What's good, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome to a Dose of Rags podcast episode 19, the Thanksgiving special. Yay! Welcome. It is 2024, guys. Thanksgiving is this week. My favorite time of the year. Let me break it down for you guys. I love this time of year. Number one, my birthday comes right before it. People are nice to me on my birthday. Then Thanksgiving is here. You know, everybody's happy. Christmas is around the corner, right? Everyone, white people, black people, Mexicano, Guatemala, everybody and their mother is happy, right? So they're all going to get gifts. They're all giving gifts. Everybody's getting a little extra. Everybody's getting laid a little bit more. People are happy to give. It's a weird time. Even the homeless have a little pep in their step. You know what I mean? I love this time of year. Let me tell you guys, by the way, Thanksgiving and Christmas tradition for me is to go out, find some people that I could help. Last year, I was looking for Uber drivers and Uber Eats drivers who were, the years before bums, but now I'm on to trying to help people who work, during these tough times, during the holidays, right? So I found an Uber driver who was actually driving, Uber Eats driver, DoorDash, one of those, with his daughter. So imagine spending the holiday going around with your father. She was on her little phone, and I ran up to her, gave her, or him, not her. She was a little kid. I ran up to him, gave him some bucks. He couldn't believe it. But there's no better feeling than giving. It's really true, folks. Try doing it, goddammit. It really makes a difference. So, yes, I love this time of year. I really cherish it. Now, and growing up, my parents didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. We're Hindus. We don't eat meat in the house. We didn't used to. My parents we'd go to their friend's house or this person's house. It was like we went out here, and then when we stayed home, it was just like we stayed home. It was just another regular day, So Thanksgiving was very on and off for me, to the point where when me and my brother were old enough to celebrate together, because my one brother's vegetarian, so he ain't even care. But me and my other brother, we used to go get turkey hoagies. That was our tradition. Thanksgiving tradition. Get a nice turkey hoagie. Yeah, baby, yeah. So this year, by the way, cheapest Thanksgiving in 39 years, value of the dollar, according to a study. So the average Thanksgiving meal for a family of 10 or for a group of 10 is $58.18. That's $5.81 a head, down 5% from last year. Yeah, least expensive in 39 years. So look, I did notice going around, and I'm not buying stuff for Thanksgiving. But I'm looking at prices, as I always do. Things ain't so bad. Everyone's advertising turkeys, this and that. But yeah, it's a great time of year. Before I get to you guys and your Thanksgivings, this year I will be, nowadays, since I moved to Los Angeles, my tradition is I go to my cousin's house, and he treats Thanksgiving and Christmas like he's white. I'm saying, he does it big. And it is fun. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to have some out-of-towners. It'll be about 30 people at his Thanksgiving. So it is a lot of food. It'll be a lot of fun, but I'll get more into that. But it's also, before I give to you guys, one more thing. This is the time of year when I rewatch Sopranos. So
yes.
I will finish it depending on when the hangover.
Wait, which is your greatest show, right? Which is your favorite show, right, Raagz?
Of all time, you fucking idiot. Yes, it is my favorite show. But there's other genres which I maybe like a show just as much. Like I like 6 Feet Under. Like I love Mad Men. These are apples and oranges, right? Sopranos has a sweet spot for me. It's New Jersey. So this will be the time of year I'll actually rewatch Sopranos and Mad Men. It just depends on what day I'm hungover, what day I have access to just me and the TV. So it's yet to be TBA. I have no plans to get hammered anytime soon, but it will happen. So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving, fellas? And by the way, we're going to go into Thanksgiving past as well. This is the Thanksgiving special. Number one, what's the plans this year, Jay?
Oh, I want to hear this.
No.
Now, remember, Jay is vegetarian.
Yes.
So tofurkey is in that motherfucker's Google search.
Yes. All right. Before I get into my Thanksgiving traditions, is it the day before Thanksgiving? That's the biggest drinking day of the year, or something? Where
Yes,
we've been told. All right, it is
biggest
coming
party
up, right?
day of the year. So much to the point, the comedy show I do every Wednesday at this venue is canceled just because they said it's going to be so crowded. We
Get
can't
outta
even
here.
have the comedy show this week.
Really?
Unfortunately, no Road Dogs comedy this week. Road Dog.
Damn it.
Anyway, well, this week I will be. I don't know what I'll be doing. Wednesday night. It is a sexy night, isn't it? It's a sexy, sexy night to be out because, you know, a lot of people are letting go. Before they see their families, before they got to do the politic arguments, before they got to pretend they like their aunt's banana bread, they might go out and get fucked up, right?
Even
But
in our 40s? Even in our age right now?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. It's not necessarily like an age thing. I think, yes, I'm not talking about going to the club. I'm talking about going out and having dinner. I'm talking about going out, having a drink at at an Irish pub at our age. You know what I mean? I'm obviously haven't been to a club in many years and don't plan on going to a club in many years. But, all right, let's get back to Jay. We can get out of hand here.
I want to hear about this.
Jay, yeah, what tofu are you going to be sucking on? This
All right. Here. All right. So let me just tell you, growing up, similar to you, there was no Thanksgiving celebrated, right? My entire family is vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
I am too, right? And then as I'm in high school, and then Nas' Stillmatic album comes out, right? And the song Poison, where Nas goes, the Indians saved the pilgrim. In return, the pilgrims killed him. Y'all call it Thanksgiving. I call it Holiday Hell Day. Every year on Facebook, I will post that, and I was completely anti-Thanksgiving. And then every year, I would adopt turkeys from being slaughtered because that also repulsed me. So on every side, I was repulsed by the whole idea of Thanksgiving.
Wait. What do you mean you'd adopt turkeys? Because it means adopting something means taking it into your home and raising it.
Well, no. Well, adopted turkeys is also all right. So let me rephrase. They call it adopting turkeys. They're just saving them from slaughter, right? So because there's a cost.
You gave your vegetarian pardon.
Yes, exactly. Yep, I did my vegetarian pardon. So for years.
You did not answer the question, Jay. The question was not what is your tradition. That's for later on in the segment. The question is, what are you doing this year?
Exactly.
Oh, what am I doing this year?
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
All right. I thought you wanted the whole Thanksgiving thing,
Not
so
yet.
I'm telling you.
He legitimately said not. He literally
damn.
said not yet.
All right. Well then.
Fuck.
Nothing. I'm doing what I end up doing every year. I'm going to my friend's house, and then
That's
I'm
what
bringing
means nothing.
something
That
to
means
eat.
something.
Yeah, but I've been doing.
Okay.
So I've been doing that. So I'd go to Adnan's house. That's what I normally do. His parents, his family celebrates.
You're going to at Adnan's family's house.
No, I'm going to another friend's house this time.
Okay, you guys are having a Friendsgiving, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, there's the answer. And that sounds fun. You're gonna get a few drinks. You're gonna fit a few drinks in. You're gonna get a few claps in. With that being said, you have a Friendsgiving. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So it sounds like a real good time. Now, Dose, give us, now that Jay gave you the history, give us your history and give us your plans this year. What is Thanksgiving for you?
I'm not giving no history shit. I'm going to answer the goddamn question, okay? The question, all right? And hold on. You know, first of all, let me just tell you, as thrilled as I am that a Thanksgiving meal is, what was it, $5 cheaper this year per pound or whatever.
5%.
5%. Thank you for correcting. 5% cheaper this year compared to last year. As thrilled as I am, one thing I need to add up to that, I just read a report that eggs are up 30% in price
They are.
today.
Yeah.
I read that. So,
what, are you not going to answer the question either, Dose? What is this? Tangent day? What are you fucking? What are you, a farmer?
I had to retort. I just read that literally 10 minutes before we went live.
All right, I'm paying $10 for 12 eggs anyway, and I'm buying the best you can egg. I'm buying eggs that get jerked off every night. I'm buying eggs that are treated so well that I'm paying $10, $11 a fucking per 12. So I don't even care what price do you guys pay?
Yeah, I buy the good shit too. I pay about $8 for pasture raised eggs. The orange yolk, the real orange yolk. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So what are we doing for Thanksgiving this year for the first time ever? Well, I go to my parents every year, 10 minutes away from my house.
You know what's funny? Actually, I've been to your parents after Thanksgiving when we used to have get-togethers in your basement, like sleepovers, in our 20s and 30s, early 30s.
My dad would offer you. And my dad would offer you leftover turkey from like 5 days after Thanksgiving.
We used to do Friday and Saturday at your house and do the weekend after Thanksgiving. But anyway, so I remember your parents always had Thanksgiving, but go ahead.
First time ever, we're not doing turkey. I am grilling 4 ribeye steaks, boneless, and I'm grilling 2 tomahawk steaks. And that's a big deal in my world. Fuck turkey, man. I'm going to tell you something. Turkey's so overrated, okay? Now, I know there's so many different ways you can make it. I know you could deep fry it. I've tried that. It tastes better that way. But turkey's fucking turkey. It's dry. You could do all kinds of stuff and make it taste a little better. I know some people got some great, turkey wing recipes. No disrespect. I don't really like turkey like that. So I'm thrilled that we're going to be having some steaks this year.
Yeah.
Some red meat, some ham, and some all kinds of nice little sides on top of that. Some tequila, some beer, and some flour.
You're killing every animal, bitch, for your shit. You're kind of like my cousin. He's gonna have everything. Oh man, it's too much. It's too much. It's overkill. But I listen. If you like steak, you like steak. I eat turkey. Literally, that's the most meat I eat every week is turkey and chicken. Right? Those are the 2 meats I eat, and I eat them. Mary's Organic, cruelty free. Check them out. I have a freezer full of this stuff, and I'm actually after the podcast going to be making some air fried chicken breast. So anyway, I agree though, turkey does get boring. And I'll tell you, everyone fucking raves about leftover turkey. I'm always like, ew. Fucking shit smells all weird. You know what I mean?
I mean, I could barely eat it the next day.
No, I can't eat it the next day. And then 2 days later, it smells like so gamey.
Forget it.
It's gamey.
Forget it. Yeah.
And so you know what? I like so some of the leftovers, let me tell you, by the way, my favorite dish. Now we're going to some dishes. Okay? Underrated dish because people can't make it right. And when it's done well. It's so good. Stuffing. Have you ever had such amazing stuffing and then you haven't had stuffing that good for years after? I believe if you have good stuffing, the turkey's all right to have. Like when you have steak, are you going to have stuffing?
Actually, yeah. My mother or my sister will be making the stuffing. And let me just say that I agree with you. You eat the stuffing with the turkey, it does make it better. You add some gravy on that. Mm-hmm. Oh, fantastic. The problem is the stuffing never lasts as long as the turkey.
The problem is people fuck up the stuffing too. They start throwing fucking raisins in that bitch. Bro, I will choke you.
Oh, no, not in my house.
If you come to my house and there's a fucking raisin in the goddamn stuffing.
No. That's a violation, bro. That's a major violation.
You get thrown out for some shit like that.
Oh, absolutely. Get thrown out for some shit like that.
But do you guys notice? Maybe listen, Dose, I know your mom is a good cook, so I can imagine the stuffing is good. But listen, you got to admit, when you go out to eat and you have stuffing, it's usually under par. Most people ain't doing the stuffing right. That's just my opinion.
It tastes bland a lot of times for me. It tastes a lot of times when I go out in other places, the stuffing tastes kind of bland, and I don't really appreciate that. I mean, some people got to step up their stuffing fucking seasoning game.
Exactly. Come on, guys, stuff it up.
Jesus,
what are you doing, Jay? Jeez. As a vegetarian, stuffing is very important to you.
Stuffing's delicious.
And it could ruin your whole meal if you don't have good stuffing. For us, we can move on, right?
Well, yeah, let me ask you guys something. I mean, from what I've heard, even the people that do the turkey thing and everything, they look forward to the side dishes more than the actual turkey. Am I right?
You got to.
I do.
Yeah,
you have to, man.
Not this year.
Yeah, not this year because you're making steaks, but
not this year.
I'm telling you this: mac and cheese, That's my specialty. I make such a goddamn good mac and cheese. Let me tell you, my best year, I did 3 mac and cheeses. Okay, 3 of them.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
3 mac and cheeses. I made one that was a cheddar and a Monterey Jack. I made one that was a Gouda, and I made one that was a Gruyere.
Get out of here!
Talking about
really?
professional. Now, who can say they
Where
did
at?
that? And you can ask my brothers. They were there. It was here in L.A.
Really?
Yes, I did 3 pans of mac.
Bro, I don't think I've ever seen you cook anything
I cook so
in my
hard.
entire life.
I make kebabs. I just made kebabs last night. I cook all the time, bro. I'm a cook. Look at these hands.
What do you mean? You made them where? On a grill? You can't grill on your
No,
on your
I make them
balcony.
on my stovetop. But I make them
On your
really good.
stovetop?
I make chapli kebabs. So I make nice thin kebabs here. I can make them real good, spicy. I just actually had my Indian friend came last week. He had my kebabs. He's a DJ. He's a pretty big DJ, and he loved them. He's like, "You fucking good cook, bro." He was shocked. So yes, I make.
I don't know. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. I never thought I'd see the fucking day.
A few things extremely well. Like I said, I'll make some good chicken tonight.
You come across as one of those.
Mary's organic.
You come across you come across to me as one of those like pre-prepared meals.
No.
Fucking
I love things from
order and have
scratch.
delivered,
You
hand
got to see
delivered to you
my
and shit.
spice drawer. I'm from scratch.
Chopped up
But
carrots.
I actually am very therapeutic for me to cook.
Little.
I love the whole. It's just combining the ingredients, getting them together, and having finesse and a little technique, and just having the tongue for it. You know what I mean? Like just.
Is this a new thing since you've gone to California that you've discovered this joy of cooking?
I've been cooking for, I would say, about 12 years. So not right before California. I actually look. You can ask first of all, AK and V, my brothers, when we were growing up, who was making them lunch every day, and we'd call special lunches. Once in a while, I'd make them special lunches. Okay.
Oh wow! You pop them in the microwave.
Wait.
Made some popcorn.
And sometimes I make it so bad, like because we had very like limited ingredients. So one year I made them peanut butter and jelly, and I threw Ovaltine in there. That was awful.
Ew. What is wrong with
When you got nothing in the pantry, you know what I'm saying? We got to eat butter sandwiches. What are you gonna do? So yes, it's not. Listen, first of all, I can make a damn good salmon. All right, there's a few things I can really make. My specialty, best way, but mac and cheese and kebabs. Two things I'm really decent at, you know? Anyway, what else you guys like? Mac and cheese, obviously we all 3 love that. Who the hell doesn't like mac and cheese? I literally had mac and cheese twice this week already. So
well, here's the thing. I don't know if it's a white people thing because my palate is more different. Most mac and cheeses I get, I'd say at least 90%, are way too bland for me. Like there needs to be some kind of seasoning in there for me or something like that.
You need to get some seasoning in your friends. Is what you need. Jesus, how does that happen? 90%?
Yeah, bro.
90?
If I ordered 90 mac and cheese from most spots, I don't like it because it's just way too bland. Like it's got no flavor for me. Like I gotta.
So these are restaurants you're talking about, bro. Yeah. KFC. I mean, you don't expect KFC to give you some banging ass, mac and cheese. Okay.
Popeye's got good mac and cheese. Chick-fil-A's got good mac and cheese.
Decent.
Yeah, right? What spots you recommend that I can try their mac and cheese?
Those 2. If you don't like those 2, then you're not going to like anything else as far as what's out there as a consumer. Or why don't you just go to Trenton? Go to get a goddamn Trenton and go to Soul Food Restaurant and order some fucking mac and cheese. That's what I would do. I would get a tray of that. Bring the tray from Trenton to your friend's house.
Truck. When you go to your friends for Thanksgiving, they don't make mac and cheese?
They might have some mac and cheese. Yeah.
What about dessert wise preferences?
Lots of pie. I mean,
I like pecan for me.
Pecan, apple pie. I could do sweet potato pie.
Last year I brought something called opera cake to my cousins. Oh man, this opera cake is so.
Is that the chocolate and vanilla thing?
It's a French cake. It's so goddamn good. I'll take a picture. It's so goddamn expensive, opera cake.
Wait, I think this might be the Michelin star one. Oh yeah. This is the 5-layered thing it was so hard to make. Like that's why they charge so much to make this opera cake.
Good.
I watched a video on it.
Bro, I go to eat opera cake almost every 2 weeks because the place is right next to my house. and they make
Jeez.
such good opera cake. And I mean,
How much they charge you?
Little piece this big is fucking $7. I would kill myself. But anyway, let's get to the real reason for Thanksgiving. After all that, what the hell are we actually thankful for in life? What are you guys thankful for?
I'm thankful for a lot of things, man. I'm thankful for my friends, my family. Like I still have people around me that I've had my entire life that love me and who I love. You know, I have a roof. I have all the basic necessities in my life. You know, so in that context, I think I have a very fulfilling life that I can always be thankful for.
Very generic answer.
But it's truth. It's the truth, though.
Okay. Dose.
I'm thankful for drugs and football.
Okay. Now
That wasn't generic.
Speaking of drugs, listen, it's a very edible heavy holiday for me, right? I'm eating the edibles like Cookie Monster. I'm popping them. I'm eating them. Sometimes I'm throwing a little shroom in there. You know what I mean? It's an edible holiday. You're eating, you might as well just shove it down the fucking throat, right? So I got to balance out my edibles. All right. Balance out the edibles. That's the big key this year. Because also making sure you don't eat too much too quickly, right? I've eaten too many edibles and then I've gotten too much food. And before you know it, I had to ask, my cousin, can I go lay in the bedroom? I'm like a beached whale in the bedroom. Just trying because I ate too much. When you got the itis. When you
you get appetizers. You're probably munching on some appetizers.
So
if
many
there's
appetizers.
Any. Yeah,
bro.
my parents have always nice
All
little
this
appetizers,
stuff,
and I'm just like drinking and munching. By the time the whole, and look, we don't eat late. We try to eat by like 4-ish. I mean, in my mind, that's a good time because I'm not trying to really starve myself
that's the
all
thing.
day.
It's like 6 or 7 over at his house, so ends up being a little late because people show up late. Blah blah blah, all that shit. But listen, what I'm thankful for, I'm thankful for family, thankful for friends, thankful for being healthy, even after all the shit I did to myself in the last 47 years. I'm thankful for living near the beach. I'm thankful for being grateful itself. Did I just fuck your head up? I'm thankful for the fact that I have the power to help people. The fact that I have the power to make someone's day just with a $20 bill. I'm thankful for the fact that people believe in me. Thankful for the fact that people trust me. I'm thankful for the fact that people count on me and rely on me. I'm thankful for the fact that Donald Trump is president. No, I'm thankful for the fact that we are unified as a country for the first time. I'm thankful for the fact that Donald Trump chose some libtards for his organization, right? I'm thankful for the fact that the stock market is rising. I'm thankful for the fact my dick is still working. I'm thankful for the fact that it's 2024 and I still feel like I'm 24 years old. But that's my list, folks. I just made that up.
Are you sure that's
there.
it?
That's it. I just came off the top of the head because I don't even listen. The major thing I'm thankful for: family, friends, and being alive and healthy. All right, God damn it, and and you guys and their health as well. So listen, I want to go back to Thanksgiving for me. It's a very interesting holiday, like I said, because no 2 years are the same usually. Only the last few years have been very tradition based with at my cousin's house, or the few years me and my brother would go out and get turkey hoagies. But one of the worst Thanksgivings for me, I went to Thanksgiving in the hood one year, and this is about 27 years ago, maybe 1997. I went to Thanksgiving in the hood. One of our friends took me there, and it just so happened the guy whose house we were at. And this isn't the Black Hood, by the way, because I'm also going to do a version of this in the white poor area. But I went to a Thanksgiving in the hood. It so happened that the guy was selling crack to his old uncle. Okay, I'm not making this up. He was selling crack to his own uncle. Somehow, some of that smoke got near me and got in my nose. And before you know it, I was feeling I was feeling extremely weird for about 3 minutes. That was a weird year because that was a year I was already a little bit down and out. I had just, like, my girlfriend had left, and it ended up that I saw a guy go and approach his nephew for crack every 20 minutes, and he'd buy more crack, more crack.
Was
more
I
crack.
there that day? Was I there that
You
night?
might have been there. But I don't want to get into too many details because I don't want to blow
up. Fine. I know. Are you sure that was Thanksgiving?
100%. I'll never forget.
Huh. That was at night, though. That was after the meal and all that stuff.
Yeah. You know, no, I wasn't going to get invited to the
we
meal.
didn't spend our day there.
Yes, it was just an eye-opening thing for me. But the craziest Thanksgiving I've ever had was it was in, like, Bordentown, New Jersey, like white. It's like really poor white trailer trash area. Okay, it feels like you're in the South once you get down this part of Jersey. And this was a Thanksgiving above a CVS. They lived above a CVS. They don't even think these exist anymore, right? I don't think that setup exists anymore. They lived above a CVS. There's a guy named Bubba Jones still, so you remember Bubba. It was his in-laws' house or apartment. So,
shout out to Bubba.
And I'm not making any of this up. They see me and they're like, "We love hip hop. You want to play some hip hop?" So they start playing Men in Black, Will Smith. That was their hip hop song.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God, me and Nupple's there. We are laughing our asses off. Listen to this. I'm not making this up. We go out to smoke a joint. Okay? There is a man there with no arms. He's just a man, his legs, his body, but no arms. He's standing next to me, out of all people. I'm smoking a joint, and I'm like, wait, he's next. What do I do? What do I do? So I had to put my fingers up to his mouth, and he had to get his little spit all over my fingers. And he was hitting it. And he was getting high as hell, and he was laughing his ass off. He was having a great time. Bro, every time the freaking blunt or joint came around, I had to feed this guy. Knupples laughing at me. You know, everybody's laughing at me. And as we go back upstairs, the meal's being served, and he is right behind me still. I'm like, wait, bitch, am I going to have to make the motherfucker's plate and feed him too? Like, you know, that is 100% a true story. I made him a sandwich. I forgot how much.
Why? Why did you make him a sandwich?
He has no arms.
But why is that your? Why was that your? I don't know.
I was high as hell, and I'm like, man, I gotta help this guy out, man. Bro, it's so long ago that I'm definitely forgetting some details, maybe a couple of little embellished, but no, I fed him the joint. He had to eat.
Who was he was he like you said he was a relative?
He was one of their relatives. He lost his arms in the war or something. I don't know what happened, man. I wish we had one of those guys, Bubba or Nupple, here to confirm it because it's 1,000% truth. I can't make that up. And I know people will say I made it up, but listen, that's a fact, man.
Boy, I'm glad the Men in Black wasn't the Men in Black part wasn't the punchline of that story.
Bro, when I saw this white lady with short hair dancing to Men in Black, and me and Nup were just looking at each other, and they were trying to impress us. They're trying to impress us, like, we got y'all hip hop.
I always thought Bubba was a 666 Mafia fan for some reason.
It wasn't. Again, he was there. He's baby daddy, right? So he's trying to build a reputation with this family. But yeah, I'll never forget that Thanksgiving. Those are two Thanksgivings that stick out to me as very unique Thanksgivings that I was a part of.
Not to deviate too far, but I just want to share one thought since you brought that up with him. He was a funny dude because he swore, and this is really quick, he swore that when it's raining outside, like pouring rain and you're driving, that's the one time you could drive as reckless as you want because cops are not going to pull you over in the rain. And he'd be swerving, swerving all like on a road, going side to side,
Bro.
sharp turns, all this shit like that.
And do you remember him in the car? Listen, he would put his seat back so far that he made me sit in the back seat when it was just us two because he was so far back in the car that he was next to me in the back seat. I had to sit in the back seat and he was driving. That's how, and we were even. That's how Crazy world we live in.
Yeah, good luck if you sat next to him. I mean, sat behind him.
He would punch you. Yeah, and we had to escape his punches, man.
You ever wonder where he is today?
He's in Tennessee, Tennessee, baby.
Tennessee, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Something like that. I
He
still
liked
on
it
my
down there.
social
He liked
media. He's
He
a
liked it down
family
there much
man
better.
now. He's not as like a big a party animal now. I remember when he was so country, and he came from Tennessee back up to Jersey. He's like, man, what y'all want to do tonight? I'm like, we're going to the club, bro. Man, what the fuck? He's like, all right, I'll roll up, but if I don't like it, I ain't gonna come in. I'm like, yo, it's a club. You can't see inside. There's no windows to see inside. He was disheveled. Man, what you talking about? I'm gonna look inside. I go, no, it's a huge club. Like you can't see what's going on.
It doesn't work that way.
You bad it. He loved bad it and all that shit. Oh my God.
He was all over bad about it. Oh, he was.
Man.
He was loving bad about it.
Let me ask you this, Jay. At your Thanksgiving, your Friendsgiving, will there be any politics talking and any snapping?
No. Snapping? No, there might be some finger snapping. Politics? There might be some finger snapping. Politics? Not by me. I stay away from those conversations.
Well, you're well prepped for
right.
politics.
Someone's gonna when Jay's in finger snapping mode. If someone triggers him with something political, Jay's gonna be all over it, all over it, all over it. Once he starts getting in that mode of finger snapping, it's a wrap. You just trigger him.
That's it. I might have to dose some few people with edibles this Thanksgiving. Watch out.
That might not be a bad idea. I would love you to do that and record it when it hits them.
You never know what's gonna happen, so I don't record that type of shit. Okay, so we said what we're thankful for. We did the best dishes. Let's move on. All right.
Well, now that we got that out of the way,
now that we got that, we're gonna do a new type of segment on the show, which we've never done.
Hold on, I got a topic that came up.
I love how the whole structure of the show gets thrown. As I'm about to go into our new segment, Jay goes, wait. I got a topic which I could have easily sent to you so you could have incorporated it. But go ahead.
All right,
Jay.
fine. No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll do it later then.
Go ahead.
no, do it now. Do it now. God damn it! Just fucking do it now.
All right, fine. I'll fucking do it now. All right. So on our way to Dosa's birthday last week, one of our friends, she's got a family member. We're inquiring about her. Turns out we find out that she is a sugar baby. And the friend, she's making about...
Wait. Let me clarify this.
Yep.
One of our friends is a sugar baby.
One of our friend's family members is a sugar baby.
Family members. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Turns out she's making $3,000 each time she hangs out with Sugar Daddy. And Sugar Daddy apparently is this really, really rich dude in New York, young as hell. Like he's in his 20s or early 30s or something. Multi-millionaire. Has her on a rotation. And some of these times he doesn't even get off. He just does stuff to her and still pays her $3,000 and wine and dines her.
Okay,
This is the first.
Okay, so he doesn't even get off sometimes. This is strictly a relationship for her to be taken care of by him financially while she gets him off sometimes, but then he's doing things to her. He's eating her out as well. So yeah, some men get off on that. That makes sense. So $3,000 every time they meet. So it's not $3,000 a month.
Yeah, every time they meet, she apparently she sees him once or twice a month. But shit, that's still a lot of fucking money.
Does this person have a job besides that?
Not anything like a big career or anything like that.
Yeah, well, obviously not a big career. I mean, yeah, I'm a millionaire, and I also suck dick on the side once in a while.
Well, I mean, you could get that $3,000 extra no matter what you're fucking doing.
Do you know anyone else? Do you know anyone else like that? I would love to know what's the going rate for that kind of
No, that's
service.
the thing. I know some of the going rates, and some of these girls only want $300-$400 a meeting.
Oh.
I don't know. I heard that, but
yeah, he's treating her very well. Yeah.
3 stacks. He got a lot
Three
of money.
stacks. Yeah. From what I've told, he's very, very rich.
How did they meet? That's a good question.
He apparently DM'd her on Instagram.
And then she said she's never done this, and she was like, "Wow." I mean, let me be honest. If someone DM'd me and said, it's like, "You want an extra 3,000?" Every time we meet, I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, consider it.
And that's the thing. These were my next thoughts. I'm like, God damn, man. It's like, we'll never get fucking offers like that. You know what I mean? And like, those came to me like, if you're a pretty girl, like shit, this girl's pretty, right? I'm like, if you're a pretty girl, it must be so comforting knowing that you will never be starving in this world.
I don't think that's true either. Because
I think so. I definitely
think plenty
think so.
of pretty girls get addicted to drugs.
That's on them. But
okay, but everything in life is on people.
This is a proposition. Doors open for you when you're pretty, Rags. It's two completely different things.
Listen, what I'm saying to you, and they could also be, by getting involved with that lifestyle, get addicted to drugs. Half the men that are sugar daddies are also on drugs. Okay, they're sugar. Okay, so let's not remember that everything is not black or white.
My point is that there have opportunities that open for them, pretty women, that other people will not, especially guys, right? But if, like I'm saying, if you're a pretty girl, then you have all these opportunities. We're not getting propositioned for $3,000. You know what I mean?
But we have
Says who?
We have other gifts that we get in the world, right? I think the fact is that everybody gets something, right? Some people get pretty, some people get handsome. Some people get smart.
What do you mean we are not getting propositions? Speak for yourself, jitter boy.
Hey, Jay, all right? You know how many propositions I'm getting on Black Friday? I'm getting so many propositions on Black Friday deals. Fuck you. Yeah, Jay,
Do you know how many promo propositions? Do you know how many promo Viagra propositions I get? Tons of them.
Let me ask you this, Jay.
Yeah.
Once someone does that, it fucks with their head, bro. Okay? Once someone goes out and they meet the sugar daddy, and they probably aren't attracted to him. Is she attracted to him?
I don't know, because I didn't talk to her directly. I talked to...
Once she smells the Bengay on his balls, once she realizes that his fucking balls are hitting the toilet water every time he goes in the bathroom, once she sees the fact that she's got hair all over his back, and once she has to look in his eyes and the cross-eyed eyes when he arrives and comes.
Maybe he grooms himself, Rags. You don't know that.
I'm just saying, though. But the point. You know my point.
But look, you bring up an interesting point, right? Because my next thing is like, damn, how do I become a sugar baby, right? So they're all like your brother. Everyone's like, yo, fucking join Tinder, and you could do it. Like, put your age range at 50 plus. And you could do it. So I did it that day, right? I signed up on Tinder. I said, and I put in my profile looking for a sugar mama, and I put 50 to 85 years old, right?
Okay. 85, goddamn. You got no shame, bro.
Not me. We kept saying, I want older, go older, go older. So I was like,
blowing up Reef spot too.
You're putting him on blast. Damn, you're putting him on blast.
Well, Reef was with... Yo, they kept telling me to go older, all right? The peer pressure was overwhelming.
A fucking caretaker, bitch? Wait, so did you get any responses?
So here's the thing, right? I did it, and then we ended up getting there for Dose's birthday. And then I thought about it when I was by myself without all the peer pressure, and I'm like, could I really go through with it? I just imagined, like, myself, like, if you have an old lady, you got to freaking go down on that box. Like, I don't think I could do it. Like, I like women. I don't know how they're able to do it with people they're not attracted to. I don't think I could do it. No matter, maybe if I see the cash all in front of me.
Did you get any responses?
No. Well, I changed it. I went back and put a normal age range because I didn't think I could go through with it.
Your normal age range, 14 to 12, 17?
Jay, you're so full of shit. You're so full of shit. What do you mean you couldn't go through with it for 3 stacks? You mean to tell me, you're not hot enough? All right?
Yo, Jay, you're already doing this shit. You little beaver. You might as well go get up in there. You might as well start munching, bro. Start munching, bitch. Listen, if Sugar Mama wants my bald head, I'm gonna start fucking rubbing. All right, so listen. You didn't wait, but I want to see if you got any responses. You got to wait.
Shit, man, I changed it because I don't know if I go through it, man. I just kept picturing morbidly obese. I pictured Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo, like that kind of shit. Though, you know the women he was meeting in that shit.
Yeah,
like
he was
that's what I was.
Decent bros
At the end. But in the beginning, he was meeting like one-armed people and more.
Did you see how hot the narcoleptic one was? Oh my god.
She was kind of hot. The narcoleptic
God
one.
damn, Jay. If you're gonna do an experiment for the air, you gotta finish the experiment. So now, at the request of the people, the 6 followers we have, the 7 listeners we get back on that bitch, do 50 to 75, and let's just see if you get some results. You're not going to 100% going to do it. It's perfect time of year. A lot of loneliness, a lot of empty Thanksgiving, a lot of fucking single pie motherfuckers.
Oh, man, I should have mentioned the peer pressure again.
Now you're committed. Listen, the audience needs you. I need it. God damn it.
Top Tinder kept sending me fucking alerts. There are people waiting for you. There are people that look at your profile. You know what? For the sake of this is how much I'm sacrificing. For the sake of our audience, I'm gonna attempt to be a sugar baby.
Listen, you got nothing else going on. Just make it happen. And I'll listen. At the end of the day, if you're successful, I'll try. This is a good experiment to do. Get it done, Jay. How about this? We have Christmas special 24.
No.
Murthy's report.
All right. The Grinch Reaper.
The Grinch Reaper. Sugar baby
Beaver
report.
Murphy. Beaver.
I have questions for you guys. I have some great statistics here. Okay. This is the first one. First of all, I have some very interesting statistic. This is Durex study. Very interesting sex facts from around the world. And this is brought to you by Durex Condoms.
What is this? Some kind of Family Feud type shit?
No,
where it's like,
this is statistic based. Yes, this is a list. I have lists. Okay. I have a study on the percentage of people.
Now you're talking.
Based on countries, people who cheat the most, countries who cheat the most, percentage of people in those countries who cheat the most.
Okay.
Number 1 country. Can you guys? And I'll give you a hint. Motherfuckers be walking down the street and they get fucking bothered by these bitches. Foreign country. Actually, Quavo was just walking down the street of this country.
Thailand.
France?
Jay fucking following Lil Duval like a fucking creeper.
Shut up, but you followed him too, because he knew.
I wouldn't have been able to answer that quick, I don't think.
I guess France.
So, Thailand, 51% of the women and men are cheating on each other.
So it's not gender specific, it's just in general.
50%, 1% of the countries are cheating on their partner. Which
That's
is
wild.
crazy.
Now, hold on, wait. Is that spouse, or does it matter if it's spouse
Partner,
or just like
partner? They don't even care about getting married. Thailand's open, bro. Jay, have you been there?
Yeah, I have.
You have.
Once.
So
Once.
So you have a first-hand understanding. What's going on in this culture where they just love fucking?
Yeah, I'm wondering if those percentage of people are involved in sex work, and that's why it's considered cheating. Because, like you said, there's a lot of women that stand outside these bars trying to hawk guys to come, foreigners trying to come to them, and these women are most likely they're probably married or some shit or have a partner somewhere. So by that, I'm assuming, that would definitely be considered cheating.
So, I mean, was it apparent to you? I'm not talking about the working girls, sex workers. I'm talking about when you would go, and you must have you've been outside the tourist area. Did you see couples that looked like you get like maybe the woman in the couple giving you the eye? Do you see like you see a lot of like wandering eyes?
I'd see 70-year-old white dudes with like young Thai women. That's what I saw. The kind of couples I saw. But yeah,
So let's go to the number 2 country. 46% of people cheat in this country on their mates. Guess where? It's in Europe, and it's also apparently another study which I came across of the best place to raise your children. This is the number 1 place in the world to raise your children, which makes no sense. It's also the number 2 place where most cheating happens globally.
Was it like
Finland,
Norway, Denmark?
Denmark. Bam, you got it.
Scandinavian, yeah. I was going to say one of those Scandinavian.
Jay is Mr. International, bitch. Look at you. You're so good at
No, wait a minute. That was his second guess, not his first. Let's go on the record, okay?
Those are just getting jealous because I nailed both of them.
Let me tell you this. What's crazy is that Italy is on the list. It's all Europe on the list. A lot of fucking Europe.
That doesn't surprise me.
And I'll tell you this, because I have the facts right here, buddy. What do you guys think United States is on this list?
Well, you said 46%, and you said Thailand is 51%, right? So
yeah,
it has to be somewhere in the top 5, I'd guess.
Wait, what is the total number though?
The 35% is the number for the United States. 35%,
no, I meant like,
and that makes sense. 35% of partners or spouse, whatever, are cheating on their significant other or whatever.
But like ranking wise, not
I'm asking you guys.
Out of how many?
Out of 100.
100. Okay. I'll say.
What does it matter out of how many?
13.
Ooh, number 14. Good job. Tied with Sweden. Brazil, number 14 as well. 35%. Iceland. What the fuck's going on in Iceland? No wonder everybody wants. And that's always, I hear people, I'd like to go to Iceland. No wonder there's fucking people want to.
Doesn't it get dark for a long time in the wintertime over there?
It get dark.
Yeah, it does.
Dark.
Yeah.
They get horny. They need body heat.
Dark,
cold,
dirty, and nasty.
Yeah, dark and dirty. That's right.
So here's another study I have.
A lot of.
And let's see how good you guys are at this. Top STD rates in the United States.
Atlanta.
Wait. Let's go to the top. Let's go to the top 10. We're gonna do 10. Number 10.
City or we're doing city or state?
State. STD rate by state. Number 10 is very close to you guys.
New York.
New York.
Pennsylvania.
Number 10 with 558.4 people per 100,000 with chlamydia, 235.6 people versus over 100,000 out of 100,000 with gonorrhea, and 63.3 per 100K with syphilis.
That's just fascinating.
And so now we get number 10. Number 9 is redneck state.
Alabama.
Close.
Go ahead, Jay.
Same starts with the same letter.
Oh, he gave you a hint. Yeah, Argentina? Yeah.
No, Arkansas, I said.
Arkansas, you got it.
I see.
Jay, you stopped yourself, too. Why'd you stop?
It sounded like he was about to say Argentina. Word is life.
I said Arkansas.
You know, my cousin is in Mobile, Alabama right now, so you better watch. This is Arkansas. So Arkansas, 579.6 per 100K. So 580 people out of 100,000 have chlamydia. 193 people out of 100,000 have gonorrhea, and then 96 people out of 100,000 have syphilis. So next one, South Carolina. Number 8. Number 7, North Carolina. Of course, you got to be near each other. Alabama, number 6. Are we seeing a pattern here? Georgia, number 5. South Dakota, number 4. Alaska, number 3. Mississippi, with 4 S's for syphilis at number 2. And number 1, the most STDs in the country. You guys have to guess this. Now, you see a pattern, and this is I'll give you the number. 790 people out of 100K have chlamydia. 288 people out of 100,000 have gonorrhea, and 100 people out of every 100,000 have syphilis. Who the fuck still has syphilis? It's not Tennessee.
Louisiana.
There you go, Jay.
The dirty, dirty South.
Jay got everyone right.
Jay really is the jet setter.
Jay goes like this. Mississippi.
He was counting knuckles.
Bro, this is so crazy, though, to think about all these down south states. You gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, what do they think? Condoms are some kind of conspiracy fucking theory, like vaccinations are or something? This is wild. You know what was the most surprising to me? North Dakota, because what is their population even to have that many STDs? You know what I mean?
South Dakota or North Dakota?
North.
Yeah, like it's that's
Hey, that's
And-
where
and
that
what-
that's where that Lori, whatever that crazy senator, that lady is from. You
Oh,
know, the one
yeah.
with the glasses, the one
Yeah.
vaping in the theater, giving
Oh,
a
yeah,
hand
that's
job
what-
to the guy.
oh shit.
She was
yeah.
giving a hand job to the guy. Hey, no.
Uh-uh.
All right, so
aside from New York, how many of those states were red and
all
blue
red,
states?
All red.
100% red, 100% red.
Interesting.
Except Georgia, but this year Georgia was red. Yeah.
No, Georgia is a battleground
So-
state.
I'll give you guys these last facts I thought were very interesting. I think you guys will like them. Least amount of sex in the world. Give me an answer, guys.
Country?
Country.
It's definitely not India. I'll tell you that.
Come on, guys. Think about it. Where the workers are always stressed out.
China.
No. China's a
Well,
lot of people.
They'll tell me it's Mexico.
Mexico? No, that's a gas station, motherfucker. No.
Germany.
Mexico. No.
Germany.
No.
The workers are
Think
stressed
about
out.
this. The country where everyone works their asses off, they commit suicide.
Oh, Japan.
Bam! Jet Setter J.
Yeah.
JJJ. Jet Setter J with the Japan answer. Good answer. Most quickies in the world.
They have this metric.
Yeah,
One night stands, I
This is
think.
studied
Yeah,
by
so
Durex.
so
yes.
one night stands. Yeah, they do.
No, not one night
one night-
stands. Quickies that men are just cannot last. This is different.
all right.
Men are just quick. Listen, I'll tell you-
Philippines.
No. Why did that?
Yeah, you racist. What the hell are you trying to say, Dose?
I have to give you. Let me give you the hints. This is a country where there's quickies. This is a place where women were known to have their armpit hair.
France.
France.
There we go.
Those guys.
All right.
There we go. Attaboy.
Where are people having the most orgasms in the world?
Brazil.
I'll give you a hint. It's also where people leave their babies out in the cold during the night.
Russia?
I'll also give you a hint. It's one of our favorite shows spin-off.
New York City?
Favorite show spin-off.
Fuck was
I
it?
thought of the Penguin from the Batman.
Spin-off.
That's a spin-off.
What is the
That is
spin-off of The Sopranos? The fuck is a
Think
spin-off?
about it. The spin-off, the only spin-off.
The
Who's
movie?
Tony's underboss?
Tony's
Tony-
underboss Silvio.
Okay. And did Sylvia
He's a
do something
consigliere.
else? Is there another show?
Oh,
Sylvia?
Norway.
Yeah. There we
All right.
go.
All right. That's right. That's right. All right. All right. That's
All
good.
right.
That's a
There
good
you
one.
go. You're like, I should have known that.
That's a
All
good
right.
one. That's a good one.
Most threesomes. What country is having the most threesomes?
India.
Hell no. You mean most rapes? No, I'm sorry. I didn't say that. Most threesomes are occurring right here at home, baby. Whee! The United States of America. And guess what? New York City is where it's happening. New York. New York. New York.
New York, baby.
That's right. Most stamina, with men averaging 30 minutes with their thick, hard cocks.
Donnell, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And I'll
Without
give
dick
you a
pills.
hint. I'll
Without
give you
dick
a
pills,
hint. I'll
Dose.
give you a hint. Jay, if, they look like the guys behind you.
Oh, Brazil.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see. What's so weird is the most stamina. And there's an interesting statistic. Most stamina at 30 minutes. Men average 30 minutes, but 44% of women, Brazilian women, are faking orgasms. So it's one of those things where she's like, "Hurry the fuck up, asshole." You know. All right. Most oral sex. This is an easy one, guys. In Europe, they love to eat. The world loves their food.
France.
Italy.
Italy.
Really?
Bam, Dose, you got one. So, yes, in Italy, what's a weird statistic here is 24% of Italians are using food in the bedroom. That's how good Italian food is.
That's a good one, actually.
What
All
is
right.
it, George Costanza?
Yeah, the trifecta.
All right, and here we go. The least amount of protection, no condoms. 95% of people are not using condoms in this country.
Kenya.
It's got to be the southern United States.
95% are not using condoms. Big population.
Guatemala.
They look like me and Jay.
Oh. India.
India! All right. Fewest orgasms in the world. India! No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say.
Fewest orgasms in the world, neighboring country to India.
China.
Bangladesh.
China, 76% of people in China are not reaching an orgasm. And that just doesn't mean women itself. That means both. And my last statistic before we end the show, most satisfied sexually in the world, with 62% of the population sexually gratified.
It's a country
Canada.
that's different
It's a
than
country where not only is a lot of sex happening, a lot of scams are happening.
Nigeria.
There we go. Jay with the win. Yes, in Nigeria, they are lasting an average of 24 minutes, and 62% of people are sexually gratified, legs shaking, can't get out of the bed, done for the night.
Oh, shit.
All right, that's a great segment.
All right, guys.
Yes.
So, thank you for tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving. We're trying new things out on the show. We're changing the structure up a little bit. No politics this week.
Yep.
There we go. No politics this week at your Thanksgiving dinner. Talk about how much you appreciate your uncle and his 3 teeth. Talk about how you appreciate your aunt and her gossiping about you her whole life. Kindness is the best weapon to use this Thanksgiving, folks. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please like, please subscribe, smash that like button, just like Nigerians are smashing their wives.
We can be reached at a Dose of Rags on X, formerly known as Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Spotify, on Apple, every social media platform you could think of, we're on it. Please like and subscribe.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy TG, baby.